What if I told you there's a Japan you won't find in any guidebook? A Japan where villages hide inside active volcanoes, abandoned islands freeze time, and hot springs fill with ramen broth, complete with noodles floating around you. An island where life-size dolls outnumber humans 10 to 1, silently occupying empty homes like ghosts frozen in time. A mysterious tunnel where phones die, GPS fails, and some claim even time itself behaves strangely. Welcome back to another fascinating episode of Snotrial. Today, we're uncovering 12 of Japan's strangest hidden gems, from an abandoned island city so perfectly preserved it became a villain's lair in a James Bond film, to a beach where world-class artists create massive sand sculptures, only for the ocean to erase them weeks later. These places will make you question what's real. Let's begin where all secrets start, at the edge of the impossible. Aogima Volcano Island, a village inside a volcano. Deep in the Philippine Sea, 358 kilometers south of Tokyo, is Aogima, an island formed entirely inside the crater of an active volcano. Steep cliffs rise around it like walls, and inside the main crater is a smaller cone that still vents steam. Even with this danger, a small village survives here. Around 200 people live on Aogima, in wooden houses built along the crater's inner slopes. The island has no convenience stores or traffic lights, just one school, a post office, and a few cars driving on narrow roads near steaming vents. The last eruption happened between 1780 and 1783, killing nearly half the island's people. Still, survivors came back, drawn by the rich volcanic soil. It grows sweet potatoes and barley, which is used to make shochu, a local liquor. To reach Aogima, you must take a 2.5-hour ferry from Hachijojima, another faraway island. Flights often get cancelled due to sudden weather. But those who arrive find a place where time slows, stars shine bright, and the ocean feels endless. Kangjima, Battleship Island, post-apocalyptic ruins. Rising from the East China Sea, Hashima Island looks like a concrete warship, which is why people call it Kangjima or Battleship Island. But its real story is even stranger than how it looks. From the 1890s to 1974, this small island, only 480 meters long, was a coal mining site run by Mitsubishi. In 1959, more than 5,200 people lived there, making it the most crowded place on Earth. Workers and their families lived in tight apartments inside Japan's first reinforced concrete buildings. Everything was built upwards: homes, schools, a hospital, even a pachinko game hall. There were no trees, no soil, only coal dust and salty sea air. In the 1970s, when Japan switched from coal to oil, Mitsubishi closed the mines. The island was quickly abandoned. Today, broken buildings lean inward, stairs hang in the air, and rusty machines are left in dark tunnels. In 2015, it became a UNESCO World Heritage Site, though South Korea objected due to forced Korean labor during World War II. The island also appeared as a villain's base in the James Bond movie Skyfall, 2012. Unison Spa Resort. Bathe in wine, coffee, or ramen. In Hakone's hot spring district, Unison Spa Resort stands out by breaking old bathing rules. This large resort mixes traditional healing baths with strange, fun ones. Visitors can soak in real drinks like wine and coffee, or in classic mineral-rich waters. The wine bath uses 1,000 bottles of mallow weekly, said to soften skin. The coffee bath smells strongly of fresh beans from Yokohama and leaves a rich scent on the skin. The most famous bath is the ramen bath, made in 2015 to promote Nagomi Noodle Company. It has real noodles floating in broth-like water, changed daily. Staff remind guests not to drink it, but it still went viral on Instagram. Just next door, the mood shifts. Quiet, sulfur-rich onsen pools attract locals who come for health and peace. TV shows and celebrities love this place. In 2017, J-pop star Goro Inagoki dipped into the ramen bath, and in 2016, chef David Chang joked about eating in the bath. Despite the fun, the resort still values real onsen therapy. Nippara limestone caves glow with secrets. Beneath the forested mountains of Okutama, just 2 hours from Tokyo's sprawl, the Nippara caves stretch over 1.2 kilometers into darkness. Unlike showy tourist caves with colored lights, Nippara remains largely untouched. Visitors navigate by handheld lanterns, their beams revealing walls that glitter under UV light due to embedded calcite crystals. The caves have long been sacred. Monks carved Buddhist statues into the rock faces 800 years ago, and locals whisper that ninja used the tunnels during feudal wars. In one chamber, a natural altar formation drips with holy water collected by pilgrims. The air stays at 11 degrees Celsius year-round, so cold that WWR ice harvesting operations once supplied Tokyo's hospitals. Modern explorers have mapped only 4 kilometers of passages, the rest remain uncharted, with some tunnels allegedly leading to hidden shrines. The caves gained minor fame when a 2019 NHK documentary featured their eerie beauty, but few tourists brave the slippery, unlit paths. Sand Museum in Tottori, ephemeral art in Japan's only desert. Beneath the ever-shifting sands of Tottori's dunes, a 16-kilometer-long coastal desert formed by 100,000 years of volcanic deposits, artists wage a quixotic battle against time itself. The Sand Museum's annual exhibitions feature monumental sculptures painstakingly carved from compacted sand, only to surrender them to the sea of Japan's relentless winds. Each spring, international sculptors transform 3,000 tons of local sand into breathtaking installations, like the 2019 Great Britain exhibition's 5-meter-tall tower bridge that collapsed spectacularly during a September typhoon. The process is a marvel of engineering. Artists use a secret mixture of sand, water, and biodegradable adhesive developed through 15 years of experimentation. The 2023 Ancient South America exhibit required precise humidity control to prevent Machu Picchu replicas from crumbling mid-carving. Yet despite these efforts, nature always wins, a fact that drew filmmaker Hayao Miyazaki's attention in 2021, when he reportedly visited to study the sculpture's beautiful decay for Studio Ghibli projects. Tunnel of Ekai, where technology fails. Deep in the mountains of Hiroshima Prefecture, a crumbling concrete tunnel cuts through the bedrock like an ancient wound. Built in 1953 during Japan's post-war infrastructure boom, the Ekai Tunnel appears ordinary until you enter. Phones go dead the moment you step inside. GPS signals vanish. Car radios spit static. Those who dare walk its 400-meter length report watches stopping, flashlights flickering, and an unnatural silence that seems to swallow sound. Local records show 3 separate construction crews abandoned the project before completion, citing equipment failures. The tunnel finally opened after mysterious intervention from occupation forces, with rumors persisting about buried military equipment from World War II. In 2018, TV personality Tokushi Kitano featured the tunnel on his paranormal investigation show, capturing unexplained thermal images. Truckers whisper about missing time after passing through, though scientists attribute this to disorientation from the tunnel's slight curvature and total absence of light. Wisteria Tunnel at Kawachi Fuji Garden, a portal to another world. For 20 days each spring, a private garden in Kitakyushu transforms into something from a dream. The 100-meter-long Wisteria Tunnel blooms with over 150 hanging clusters of purple, white, and pink flowers, their sweet perfume so thick it lingers on clothes for hours. The garden's owner, a reclusive horticulturist, developed a proprietary grafting technique to create this spectacle. Each of the 20 wisteria varieties was cultivated from cuttings taken from temples and shrines across Japan, including a 400-year-old specimen from Noro's Kasuga Taisha. The tunnel's surreal beauty has made it a pilgrimage site for photographers and filmmakers. Studio Ghibli animators visited in 2016 for inspiration, while K-pop group Twice filmed their Feel Special music video here in 2019. Visitors must time their trip precisely. Peak bloom varies annually and lasts just 4 to 5 days before the petals begin their slow rain to the ground below. Reservations now book out a year in advance, though few know the garden remains closed on rainy days. The owner explains simply, "The flowers don't like to be watched when they are crying." Nokoguriyama, the mountain that hides a secret. The jagged peaks of Nokoguriyama, Sawtooth Mountain, in Chiba Prefecture conceal more than hiking trails. Carved directly into the cliffside at the mountain's most inaccessible point sits the Nihonji Daibutsu, a 31-meter tall stone Buddha completed in 1783 after 21 years of labor. Unlike Japan's more famous Buddha statues, this one was deliberately hidden, its location chosen to be visible only to those who complete the treacherous hour-long climb through dense forest. The site holds darker history. During the Meiji Restoration's anti-Buddhist purges, vandals decapitated 1,500 smaller statues lining the trails. Their headless forms remain frozen in prayer positions, some with crude restoration attempts from local monks. In 2019, archaeologists discovered underground chambers beneath the main statue, possibly used by persecuted Buddhists during the Edo period. Celebrities like actor Ken Watanabe have made pilgrimages here, drawn by the site's eerie atmosphere. The mountain's name comes from its resemblance to a saw's teeth. Locals claim these ridges were cut by a giant's blade in ancient legends. Naoshima Island, where art disappears into the landscape. In the Seto Inland Sea, Naoshima exists in a paradox, an island where contemporary artworks emerge from the earth like natural formations. Billionaire Soichiro Fukute's Bines Corporation transformed this former fishing village into the world's most ambitious open-air museum, where installations blend seamlessly with the environment. Yui Kusama's iconic yellow pumpkin perches on an abandoned pier, its polka dots reflecting the morning sun. James Turrell's open field appears as a simple square in a hillside until visitors enter to experience its mind-bending light manipulations. The art house project turned vacant homes into permanent installations. One contains only a single illuminated pool of water that mirrors the sky. The island gained international attention when architect Tadao Ando designed several concrete museums that seemed to grow from the landscape. In 2022, Beyoncé and Jay-Z visited anonymously, their presence revealed only when the singer posted a photo with Kusama's pumpkin. Fishermen still ply the surrounding waters, their catch served in cafes beside million-dollar installations. Omia Railway Museum's Shinkansen Graveyard, where bullet trains go to die. Behind a chain-link fence in Saitama Prefecture, Japan's technological pride lies in silent rows. The Omiya Railway Museum's restricted outdoor yard contains decommissioned Shinkansen bullet trains from every era since 1964, their iconic noses stripped of logos and interiors gutted. This is where 300 km/h marvels come to be forgotten. The most haunting resident is a 200 series train from the infamous 2004 Niigata derailment, its warped frame preserved exactly as it came off the tracks. Museum staff report temperature drops near this carriage, though they attribute it to damaged insulation. Aviation Safety Board investigators still study these wrecks, while train otaku enthusiasts sometimes bribe guards for after-hours access. In 2021, a viral drone video revealed the yard's full scope, over 40 trains slowly rusting in the elements. Zho Fox Village, the kingdom of 100 wild foxes. In the snow-covered mountains of Miyagi Prefecture, red torii gates mark the entrance to an unusual shrine. Beyond them, over 100 foxes roam freely across a secured hillside, some bold enough to steal food from visitors' hands, others watching warily from the trees. The village began in the 1990s when a local farmer started caring for injured foxes. Today it operates as a wildlife sanctuary where 6 species, including rare silver foxes, coexist. Staff feed them a controlled diet, but the foxes remain wild, as several TV crews have discovered. In 2018, a BBC reporter's microphone cord was chewed through during filming. Visitors must sign waivers acknowledging the risks. Fox bites require rabies shots, yet the village draws 100,000 people annually. Some come hoping to see kitsune, fox spirits, from Japanese folklore. Others follow Instagram trends started by celebrities like musician Miyavi, who posted selfies with foxes in 2020. Nagoro doll village, where the silent outnumber the living. Deep in the Iya Valley's mist-covered mountains, a single artist has repopulated an entire village with her ghosts. Tsukimi Ayono's handmade dolls now outnumber living residents 10-1 in Nagoro, their glass eyes watching from abandoned classrooms, empty bus stops, and crumbling farmhouses. The project began in 2002 when Ayono, returning to her childhood village after decades away, crafted a scarecrow resembling her father. Today, over 400 life-size dolls inhabit Nagoro, each representing a departed villager. Some work in fields with real tools, others attend school lessons forever frozen mid-sentence. The village's youngest living resident is 55 years old. International attention came after a 2015 New York Times feature, followed by a 2018 documentary. Visitors report an eerie sensation of being watched. Ayono confirms she positions dolls to observe foot traffic. In 2022, horror film director Takashi Shimizu, The Grudge, visited, calling it more unsettling than anything I could create. That's it for today. If these hidden gems left you as amazed as we were, don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries. Until next time, keep exploring the unseen.